Hello and welcome to another one of my videos, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how I clean my desk. I didn't know that's not the topic of conversation. Today's video I'm going to talk about a £20,000 deal that I just concluded yesterday. It may have to go over two separate videos, it may go over one. I'll try my best to get out in one. A lot of this I need to pack today to send off because it's been sold. So yeah, a bit of a backstory. There was a gentleman I've been dealing with for years. Like, I think I was dealing with him before I was even a dealer. And he just messaged me saying, I've got a lot of stuff I want to sell. I want to set up a new business venture. And I need X amount. I won't go into detail about how much he needed, but I said, okay. I'm more than interested. And he said to me, he's like, I'd rather deal with someone like yourself who's a lot smaller than go to your Shards or your Atkinsons, you know. And I said, well, that works for me because I can pay you more than they'll pay you because I don't have the overheads. Like, don't get me wrong, I have costs, so like, I have to make a profit out of a business, but I don't have the overheads. And he was like, yeah, fine. So he got me a list together. Like, really nice guy. I've dealt with him a long time, like I said. And we got down to a price. So he had bullion silver, he had gold, and yeah, it just happened really quickly. So yesterday's I'm actually in London. Do you want to meet? So I went up to London and went through what he had. Offered him a price. You know, I ended up buying everything he had, I believe, and he couldn't physically carry anymore. So there's potentially more to come. We shall see. So yeah, I did say to him, I'm going to have to make a down payment. Is that okay? And he's like, if you can make a minimum of, say, X, you know, we can settle the rest over the next couple of weeks. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So I owe him 5 figures, which is very trusting of him. You know, that's not a problem on my end. You know, when I give my word to someone, my word is my bond. I've always done business like that. So yeah, there was 5 baby Brits. So 4 of these are already gone. These have been sold. There was a crazy amount of QBs. So let's get into the QBs. There was like 16 of the Lions. I paid more on these than I wanted to, but overall, I thought it was a very fair rate. Yeah, I wanted to pay him £10 less. I think he gave me £2.50 off, but when I looked at the overall transaction, you know, I was like, that's not a problem because firstly, I want to keep some of these for my reserve if I can afford to do so. And secondly, with what came in on the silver, so these are all lions, believe it or not. There's more lion, another lion there. I've got some griffins and lions. I put them in the pigeonhole, I can show you, but these are going out today, so I'm going to keep them separate. So there's another 10 coins. I'll just show you what they are. There's 4 there. There's 5 there. So I've got an agreement with 2 gentlemen. One of them's to sell 1 of each of these. One of them's to sell 5 in the form of trade, but he's going to trade me with cash and sovereigns. So I'm just going to ping the sovereigns off. Now, my concern, like I said to the guy who I bought from, I said, the larger the order, the longer it's going to take me. However, say for example, you need X amount quickly, you know, I'll ping you what I have off in my account, and then we'll do it that way. And then that way you're covered, I'm covered. I don't have to fire sell the stock. I thought he was very generous in terms of payment. He could have turned and said, oh, actually, I'd rather take a bit less and go somewhere else. But thankfully, he was like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And I guess when you build up that trust over the years, that he knows I'm not going to non-pay. You know, it's not what I'm about. So those come in. There was 1 unicorn. Someone asked about this, and I said I'm selling these for a flat rate of £420 delivered. I'm just doing a flat rate. I'm not, because I think they're worth more. You know, they fluctuate up and down, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, I think they're worth more. And He was like, oh, I'm looking for it for, I think it was 380, 395, and I was like, no, sorry, I'm not selling for that, because I don't think I need to. I think that's bargain basement territory. This gentleman always wants the best stock, and he wants to pay really lean prices. That's okay, you know, if he finds one, he finds one. That's like good luck to the gentleman. There was a greyhound. This one was probably the worst one. Not a fan of the greyhounds. There was a falcon. Oh. This has been sold. So a gentleman bought this and the 4 baby Brits. And there was this. Now he's like, oh, it's got like copper spots and it's scratched up, but a lovely coin. I don't really care about this, like these little things. It happens, it does happen. Beautiful coin. You don't really see many of these about. I'd still value this at 100 over spot. I think it's worth it, to be honest. I'm on the fence on selling it. I'd love to keep it. We shall see. You know, if I'm 2-3 weeks down the line and I'm still raising funds for the gentleman I bought from, you know, it's gonna go. But I'm not gonna sell it straight away. He sold me. You know what? I will fit on all of it. You know, I'll make it maybe a 12-13 minute video. He sold me 120 eagles, American silver eagles. I've already sold 80 of these. 80 have gone straight away. Now there's a couple of tubes. I think one's a 94 tube of 94 eagles and a tube of 96 eagles. Apparently these are semi-key dates. I'm not sure the market's there in the UK to support it. I'll try get a few more quid out of them. You know, if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. So yeah, there was 120 of these. I'm not going to put them on the desk because, you know, I don't think my desk will support it, to be frank. But yeah, there is more. He sold me 60 of these. 20 of these are sold. Love these coins. For anyone who has been following my channel, you're going to know that this was my first tube of silver ever that I bought, and I picked it up and I dropped it. I dropped the first coin and it hit like a weight. I was trying to gain a bit of muscle at the time. Didn't really go too well, but yeah, it's got dings, it's got everything. You know, I have it here. I keep it for good luck. So yeah, this one's not going. This is not for sale. It's so dinged up. But it brings me luck. Or I like to think it does. So yeah, there was 60 of them. 20 of them are sold already. There was some Athenian owls. I'll just show you them. Yeah, 22 of these. Thankfully, 22 beautifully fits in the tube. So these have been sold. These went last night to a customer. There was countless QBs. I've also got 25 Brits. Am I going to show it all? Probably not. I've got them in the bag next to me, but I think there was about 75, 80 QBs. And I just said to him, I was like, if they're in good condition, I'll pay you £5 more. I paid a premium on these. Like, I don't have a problem paying a premium on QBs. They go for a premium. I think it was a very fair rate that I paid him. No, other places would have just paid him spot. Like, I paid him way over spot on them because they do well. That's the bottom line. They just simply do well. Let's see what's here. One sec. Yeah, there's a tube of 96s and there's a tube of 94s. So any of my American friends, apparently these are they do very well. Apparently, we shall see. I put these two to one side. In fact, I sold 4 and I put one of the tubes to one side, thinking, oh yeah, there's just 100. And then I woke up and said, actually, there was 120. I left one of them in the bag and forgot about it. So yeah, in terms of the QBs, I think there's dragons. I think it's dragons onwards. It's a real shame because I had people looking for dragons in this, and I thought there was some. There were mainly lions and griffins. So I think there was like 14 lions and 5 griffins out of the 24 that I got in. So yeah, I now owe this gentleman a lot of money. You know, it is 5 figures plus. I think I've got about 5 or 6k in the coffers now. So what I'll do is I'll wait till I get to the 10k mark and I'll ping it over. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Like, the reality is I'm sitting on a small war chest of coins. I've got other stuff coming in also that's already been paid for. I've been offered more gold by another gentleman that is priced very well. So it's just a case of selling it, really. Like, my good months I can turn over 40, 50, 60k. So owing someone 10 plus, you know, it's not such a tall order when you look at the coins I've bought. Now, if I bought really specialty stock, you know, that's kind of a problem. But to buy what I was sold, you know, this stuff's like a dream. You know, I love this stuff. It's going to do well in a short, medium, and long term. I can't see spot price absolutely tanking. You know, it might go down a bit, as been happening like the past few days, but I don't think we're heading back down to the 1200 days. I think it's 1400 and up is what we should be planning for. And I said to the gentleman yesterday, I actually think it's going to get to 1500 in the short to medium term. I think the right catalysts are in the market for it. So yeah, that's my 20k purchase. It's been a big one. It was an exhausting day yesterday. I was walking home. I had about 400 ounces, maybe slightly less on my back. Walking back from London, I felt like every step I took it was getting heavier and heavier. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. And for those of you who bought from me, I'm literally just going to pack your coins now and send them off today. So take care, guys. Bye.